Get ready. 5 seconds. Start. Now, let us see how this has worked. I know that when this measure was first brought before the House several years ago, there was much opposition to it, which came not from the public but from certain business interests. They did not like any kind of government interference in industry. They believe in a kind of laissez-faire in this matter, and they thought that if the government came into the picture, their interests would suffer. Naturally, they were openly hostile to these kinds of powers for the government, but that was not the view of the country. I think that by and large, public opinion was in favor of government controlling industries, not the type of control that we had at the time of the World War, but a type of control which sets before itself certain objectives, and as the objectives became clearer and clearer, as the government pronounced itself more and more in favor of industrialization in the country, public opinion is strongly wheeled round that particular point of view of the government in this matter, viz., that government should have control over our industries. But it is the government which has not lived up to its promises. I think that in some respects they have let the people down and the expectations of the people have been belied. Now, take for instance the period between 1991, when the measure was first adopted, and now. What do you see? We do not have compact figures for the entire period. We have got only certain figures with regard to this matter. I would refer only to the progress reports on the 7th 5-year plan. There you will see that the government had not taken any very effective steps for the development of the public sector. It is true that certain steel mills got going under the 7th 5-year plan, and more will be started under the 8th plan. But if we if you look at the picture, you will find that the public sector was considered to be a secondary matter. It was the private sector which got all the attention and assistance of the government. I am not at all suggesting that government was totally unmindful of the public sector. What I am saying is that when the government entered into the picture, it did not give to the public sector the attention that it deserved. I think that the Honorable Minister owes us an explanation not only as to why such a thing happened, but also as to what steps he is going to take with a view to changing the pattern of such development. Stop. Over.